Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya as-salat. Hayya as-salat. Hayya as-salat. Hayya as-salat. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
La sharika lahu. Only witness that there is no God but Allah, that exists alone, no partner, associate, adjunct. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. And I witness that Prophet Muhammad, to whom the Holy Quran was revealed, the slave servant, messenger of Allah. We thank Allah for blessing us with Quran, Sunnah. We thank Him for the life of Prophet Muhammad, who lived the book, for the righteous companions, and choice salutations that follow. We can never be satisfied being Muslims in America, not understanding what our religious obligation is. And the community life that Allah has blessed us with. And you might say, well, what about the worldwide ummah? That's true. But Allah tells us in Quran that let there rise up a band, a group. And out of the ummah, there's going to be a group, the worldwide ummah. And Allah tells us in Quran that He favors the people who needs Him, who know that they need Him. And we look at our development in America, and we recognize that if there was a people that was in need of God, it was us. If there was a people that needed to be taught by God, it was us. Because we were a people that the world had trampled over and took all of the enlightenment, the light of their history, of their past away from them and left them blank. And left them black, so to speak, in their consciousness. The skin color is just a sign of what was taking place inside of the mind. They chose people that were dark skinned, so they felt like they could identify with Jesus, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was they took people and took their mind away from them and gave them nothing in return. And made them believe their way. And the prophet, peace be upon him, when he was asked by the angel Jibreel, when it was the hour, he told him, I don't know, neither you know. He said, well, tell me her sign. It says when the slave girl gets pregnant with the mistress' child. And we know that that has happened. Allah tells us in the Quran, He said, can he who was dead, to whom He gave life, and a light whereby he can walk amongst men, be like him who is in the depths of darkness. Now all we have to do is look at our history and see that that has an applicable. These are signs of Quran. A lot of people take these signs and want to live them in yesterday. These signs, when you read this Arabic grammar, it's talking about something that's happening right now. Allah is always talking to you right now. He pointed out different things in the past and let you see. If you see similarities today, it's talking to you right now. So this is not a book of signs that you're supposed to just wonder and mystify over yesterday. These are signs that you are supposed to take into your life, look at your environment, look at what you see in this world, and see, do you see similarities? And when you see similarities, you know that this sign is applicable. It applies right here. And if we look at our history in America, we shouldn't be ashamed to talk about our history in relationship to this knowledge. And say, well, we just started. No, we've been on this journey since they brought us here. But in 1930, when this organization was beginning to be organized, the Nation of Islam, organized. And in 1975, Allah brought us to the Sunnah of the Prophet, which was a miraculous feat. In the Quran, they asked Mary, said, Mary, how could you have a son with no basharun, no man touched you? And this word basharun ain't just talking about a man. It's talking about a man that's sensitive to God's word. It's talking about a learned man that understands God's message. And they wanted to know from Mary, Mary, how could this be when no man touched you? But Allah said that when he desired a thing, he said, be and it is. I was talking with a brother the other day, and the brother felt like he asked me, who was God? I said, well, the Quran says, no, brother, I don't want to know what the Quran says. I want to know what you think. He wanted me to say God was man. Then he said, the scriptures say that if the earth was populated with angels, I'd have sent you an angel. He just said, a messenger. He said, but the earth is populated by men. I said, but you ain't saying it all. You want to say that since the earth is populated with men, I sent a man. No, Allah said he inspired me. Not send no God to you. Allah don't have to send no God to you. All you have to say is be and it is. Allah created your mind. He created the influences that influence your mind. He created the environment that we live. He know all there is to know about us, and anything he wants out of his creation, all he say, be and it is. You don't have to come down here and take the form of a man to impress you that he got. All you have to do is cause the environment to talk to you. He said everything in the heavens and in the earth and in you is a sign for those who think and reflect. You say, well, we needed a God to help us out of circumstances in America. We had Allah to help us out of our circumstances. Who could? Jesus didn't help us. He made us feel good in it now. We ain't going to talk against Jesus as he gave it to us. Because if we wouldn't have had that release, we might have all blew our top. But Allah took that they gave us, which was a lot of lying, deceit, and called it to bring comfort to us. Then Allah had to bring us something else, send something else our way to take that away from us. So he could bring us to the straight path. That's the path of the Sunnah. That's Quran and Allah's prophet's way. There's no other way to get there. You can't get there by nothing else. You got to understand what this book is saying and the logic of this book and how it relates to your mind. Everything takes place in the mind. Man means mind. Everything takes place in your mind. So you have to understand how God is relating to your mind, how he speaks to your mind. So Allah said, if he that was dead, now we used to say dead. What is dead? Your thinking processes. When you can't think, besides what another person give you as a medium to think by, you dead for your own circumstances. Allah asked us, he who is dead, to whom we gave a light to and gave something to guide his practice, he like the one that's, he asked us to think. Now look what Allah has done for us in 1975. In 1975, he brought Quran into our life. Before that, the Quran was not into the life of the Muslims or the Nation of Islam. Only through the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He the one said what the Quran said. But the average, everyday brother and sister was not reading the Quran and saying it openly. If he read it. He did not sit down when we sit down drinking coffee and talking about what Quran said. He talked about the lessons. He talked about what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. He talked about Muhammad speech. Talked about everything, what went over the roster. But he did not sit down and have a discussion about what Allah said in the Quran. That's the truth. It wasn't until 1975 when Allah made us free men in the city. By exposing us to his knowledge and the way it is to be applied. The brother said, how you going to follow a man that you don't know? 1,400 years ago. The brother don't know the Quran. Allah tells us in Quran that he protected his messengers. Ain't no messenger of Allah been dead, killed, or murdered by disbelievers. Even Prophet Jesus, upon him be peace. They did not crucify him. It said, Quran, that it was made to appear that they crucified him. Who was Prophet Isa? According to Quran, he was the word of Allah, wasn't it? Yeah. So what they crucified not was the man, but his teaching. But then Allah said it was made to appear as though they crucified his teaching. Allah said that he raised Jesus up to himself and sent him back down and purified him of all the lies. Isn't that right? He brought Prophet Jesus back in Quran with the knowledge that he gave Prophet Muhammad. That's why I say in the last day that Muhammad and Jesus would be together. Might be a little too much for some of you, you know. But who is Jesus? Christ. I ain't talking about the flesh and blood man, Jesus. I'm talking about Christ. Who is Christ? Christ is that consciousness that Allah raised up in a man as a sign of what was coming in the last man. Because he was, said that it's expedient that I go. He was a comforter. Prophet Isa. He was a comforter. That's why he says, expedient that I go, for if I go my way, he would not send you another comforter. But if I go away, I'll ask him to send you another comforter. So he was a comforter, isn't that right? He came to restore the sign of what God gave to Moses, isn't that right? He told the Jewish people that I came to fulfill it. Not to destroy the law, but to fulfill it. To show you how Moses' laws are supposed to be lived. He also came to curse the fig tree. Now you know no prophet didn't curse no tree. You know, tree represent a body of knowledge. Now fig represent a knowledge that's sweet, that has seeds in it. And if you bite down on it wrong, you'll mess your mouth up, won't you? So this represents a sweet religious knowledge that has materialism in it. That if you take it wrong, it'll hurt you. He came and called that the wither. Allah say that if he who was dead, now you know you were dead, I was dead, all of us were dead in America, after America. We were downtown shopping at spots, and they might see this. And the brother asked me to trust him. I said, you want me to trust you to turn my back while you give me some meat? He said, yeah, brother. I said, but this is what you're asking me to do. You're asking me to trust that you got faith in Allah. That the light is on. You understand? That Allah see what you do. Now you want me to turn my physical back, but you want me to ask you to trust you, but I'm telling you what I'm trusting. I'm trusting that you believe in Allah. And if you don't, you should, because the light is on. That Allah see what you're going to do to me. And if you don't do it right, Allah won't get you. Why did they gave us so much meat? We ain't using Allah. But see, we got to let people know that we trust Allah. That's what I would let them know. That not you. I'm trusting that you say you believe in Allah. But if you don't, Allah see you. And the light is on. Now I'm going to turn my back and walk out of here. But he wouldn't let nobody else wait on me. He said, no, I'm waiting on him. The other Arab was going to give me some. He said, no, I got it. I said, you want me to trust you, don't you? All we got to do is trust Allah. Allah has given us a light, brothers and sisters, that the world has not seen since Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And he's given it to a people that the world thought was no people, that were dead-minded, that walked through the earth like deep, dumb, blind animals. And Allah has turned around and favored them because of their condition. Me and Sister Juanita was talking today. And Sister Juanita heard some on the television, the radio, about Prophet Abraham. And they were talking about Abraham finna slaughter his son. And they asked the question, why would he do that? And God already know that he loved him. And the question of whoever it was saying, well, he had to experience. You understand? He had the experience. He had the experience. Allah already know what we're going to do. But we have to experience our experience in order for us to live it. You cannot live the light of this book without experience. Allah says that he caused an experience to come on you and then made you inheritors. That's why the world is shaking at our foot. That's why. That's why the ladies cut their hands when they sent for Joseph. We think that them ladies cut their hand when they seen Prophet Joseph. The big lady sent for him because they were saying she was trying to seduce Joseph from his righteous self. And when they sent for her, they told her, say, y'all come and watch this. Brought Joseph and gave all my knife. And the word that they used for cutting talks about slaughter. So I read that, I said, that can't be. Otherwise, they'll mutilate their hand. I said, let me look this up and see what this is saying. It's saying, brothers and sisters, that the women, don't think of this, sister, it's talking about community. The big lady, the one that run things, maybe the big church. When they seen this innocent man that represented God in their community, they knew it was something nice about it. They said he was like an angel. Now, how do we know what angels look like? They seen something in that man's character that was so good that it reminded them of something very special. Now, what hand did they cut? They were cutting their influences. They were willing to destroy the influence for Joseph. And then the big Aziz wife say, if he don't this time, I'm going to do this. Joseph said, well, let me go to prison before I be seduced from my righteous self. So Joseph knew that if he stayed in that situation, he had a chance to fall in it. So we ain't spooky about this. We know that the human being needs God. If God is not in his life, he go dead, don't we? But Allah allowed us to go dead so we can experience that the world has not seen. In the annals of history, nobody can claim to experience what we have experienced. And because of that experience, Allah has favored us, has chose us, has purified us, and gave us the word. That's the same thing Allah said in Quran when he did for Mary. The same thing. Mary ain't nothing but a type. Don't let nobody confuse you and make you think of some Jewish woman. This is signs. Allah said in Quran he made Jesus and his mother a sign. That's all. A sign that there was going to be a people. Huh? Born like Jesus, who had no father. Not no physical father, no mental father to help and guide them through a bad environment. And because of that, they were going to be persecuted, right? That God has to come and resurrect them and save them. That's us. And the Arab world don't like it, maybe. The whole world don't like it, but that's too bad. Allah chose us. We had no knowledge that we were going to be that thought of. We were always told in our genetic history, something good going to happen to you, but we had no idea that we were going to be the ones to remake this world. We had no idea that the world was going to have to come and pay homage. Like when Allah said, I'm about to make a man, a viceroy, a Khalifa. And the angel said, you're going to make something that's going to cause mischief and bloodshed. And Allah told him, I know what you know not. And when he made his man, he told the angel, tell him his name. He said, we don't know, but what you tell us a lot. Say, I don't tell them their name. Teach them who they are. Now, isn't that what we've been doing? He said the white man was the devil. We said this. Not your skin, but your attitude is that of a devil. We're talking about your white skin. We're talking about that white-minded man. And that black-minded man, that yellow-minded man, that red-minded, anybody think that his skin is superior to the point that makes him closer to God, that's the devil. Because Allah said that he created us from one soul. And from her, he created her mate. And soul ain't just talking about what the white man or this world has told us soul was. Soul is talking about your spirit, your essence, your heart, your everything. We can't take their concept of soul. Our job and not worry about the criticizers. They're going to attack us like they've been doing. But that's all right. What you got to understand is, the prophet, Allah told Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, they're not mad with you, Muhammad. They're mad with me. We can't take this person. They ain't mad with us. They're mad with God for giving this to us. You know what Shaitan said? Give me respite. Give me a chance to study this man. And when I finish with him, he ain't going to be pleased with you. Allah said, that plan is well good with me. That leads straight to me. Say, go ahead and hurt him. We think, oh, they kill us, we dead. Ain't no such thing as death. Allah said, think not my servants are dead. They're alive, but you perceive it not. This ain't nothing but a house to kill the real person. The real person don't die because this flesh give away to the earth. The real person don't die. The real person, the essence, the human being, the soul, all that don't die. That energy cannot die. They tell us in science. The energy can neither be created nor destroyed. You can't create energy. You can't create no soul. That's why Allah said, if you can produce one item that can do what I do, create the human being in its essence, produce it, get all your people. That was the challenge, not to write support, but to have the power of the word to create on the inside, like this book do. We got to come to this religion, brothers and sisters, as a community. Let me go over here for a minute, so we can see it. It's very, very important. Ain't none of us saved this community. Ain't none of us gonna save this community. Allah saving this. And when you understand that, your burden is lifted. You lift it. You want to do this? Do it. Go ahead and do it. You ain't taking nothing from me. You dealing with Allah. We spooky about Allah. Don't be spooky. Allah say this. Say this book, there's no doubt in it. It's for those, it's a guidance for those that have regardfulness for Allah. Those that believe in the light, in the unseen. If all you can believe in is what you see, this book ain't for you. And you're going to try to make things physical because your mind is physical. But Allah said, this book is no doubt it is for those that regard Allah. Look what he said right after. It's for those that believe in the unseen. That's right. And stand up for salat. Now, if you don't stand up for salat, they talking about the masjid should be open. The masjid should be. Don't nobody come to the masjid to make salat. So you see, we got a lot of work to do on ourselves yet, don't we? We got to come in contact with this book, don't we? We could be off, not doing, I'm not talking about when you're working, I'm talking about when you're off. And you won't come to the masjid and make salat. You say, well, I can make it at home. Yes, you can. But the prophet told us that you get more blessings in community. You get more blessings. This is what the prophet said. Now, who else you following? You say, well, I'm following Imam. He's following the prophet. Now, you can get a better look at the prophet if you understand Imam Muhammad's leadership. But just saying Imam Muhammad said this, that don't make you be an understander. It makes you be a blind follower. And a blind follower is dangerous to a whole community. Be just like Samson. Go push the pillars down. You can't be blind with all that hair. You got to have an understanding of what knowledge is and how it relates to human beings and how it relates to community life. How do we build community life and raise it up? Me and Wally was down there to get the food. The brother had 21 cases of greens, frozen greens. He was trying to sell them to the Jewish guy. He wouldn't take them. He told him, go throw them over there in the garbage can. Now, you know what that means. As soon as he leaves, he's going to say, we ain't know where to get it, right? And sell it, right? Yeah, he told him where to throw it. That's when you know where to go get it, right? Brother got hit and said, no. So he told me, and while he looked on the fan and seen Master Wally Muhammad. He said, y'all feed the people? Well, he said, yeah, every Friday, you know? And so he said, pull over there. Gave us all of the vegetables. He had a whole plaque. scared. Me and Wally started giving it away. We seen a brother down the side. Say, you eat greens? Yeah, here, brother. Then we go in there and give us a bag full of meat. See, Allah ain't gonna let you give more than he can. The brother gave it to us. We gave some to another brother. Go in the place, they give us more meat. All you got to do is love Allah. And remember that you've been chosen from all the other women in the world. From Mecca, Palestine, everywhere in the world, every community in the world that say God loves them. Allah chose you because you didn't know that God was on your side. You was like dust. You understand? Black, stinking mud, stinking. You didn't know there was life inside of you. You actually thought you wasn't fit to be in the company of human beings. There wasn't no human being on the planet at that time, really. Because all of seeing a whole race of people being broke down and destroyed, lynched, barbecued, and turned, closed their eyes and walked away, saying he deserved it. Wasn't no human being. Allah getting ready to make him a man from the dust of human experiences. Not skin, but the experience of dust. You understand? Your whole life nature is like dust in the world of so-called civilized men. God went there and got his name. And taught him. And gave him his breath. And then told him to tell the world their name. And then told him, say, watch out, Adam. Because Shaitan and his group is watching you from a position you can't see. That's what he told us. So we step back from the so-called word, hid ourselves, protected ourselves, because Allah forced that in us because he had a word in the germinating place, a word seed, Quran. He was exposing it to one. All you have to need is one man. And he exposed it to this man in 1975. He said, man, Imam. Say, how this happen and didn't nobody touch the nation of Islam? Now I'll be like, Muhammad didn't let no man touch her. Huh? Say God's spirit went in him. That's what the Quran says. Say Mary protected her womb and guarded it. But God's spirit went in him. Say, I didn't go in him. God's spirit. God said, be in it is. Say the angel came to Mary looking like a man in every respect. And Mary went to saying, start seeking refuge. He said, well, I'm an angel. I come to give you some good news. I come to tell you that you're going to have a child. And how can I do this? There ain't no man touch me. And there's 8 different men in Quran. I don't think it's talking about nobody walking around with 2. Oh, they ain't talking about that. They're talking about a type of man that has the ability to sensitize a thing with his expressions. To teach you without you knowing you being taught. You understand? Allah said, I didn't let that come to you, man. I brought my angel. To tell you that be and it is. The experience in your nature is going to produce this knowledge. Because everything in you is in the prophets. Everything in Adam is in us. Everything in Muhammad is in us. We got a chance to go to the 7th heaven. All we got to have is faith. And the prophet went there, he led all the prophets, didn't he? Prophet Muhammad led them all. Prophet Ibrahim went to call a day. Somebody had to call it, didn't he? But he led them in prayer. He led the one that just come to knowledge of God, right? All these different stages of prophethood ain't talking about, but stages of development of the human being psyche. That's why it's all in you. What he put in one, he put in all. And the Christian said, what he done for others, he'll do for you. Don't be afraid of them. They ain't got enough. No Jews. Allah has chose his man, chose his community. I don't have no fear about what this is going to be. No doubt. I'm not afraid of what this is going to be. This is where it started. Allah is going to make this shine, brothers and sisters. This is going to shine. Imagine your body, Mom. It's going to shine now, but it's going to shine because it's the beginning. It's the first child. You understand? It's going to shine. Allah got his hand on this community. Not none of us. And if we think we can take this community where we think it's supposed to go, you're fighting God himself. You didn't create this. You have no authority over what's been given to you by yourself. That's why Allah said in the Holy Quran, "O my slave, will transgress against his own soul." You understand? He tell you, you ain't hurt nobody but yourself. Do not give up hope in my mercy. I'm a forgiver. That's what Allah said. Alhamdulillah. I witness that there is no God but Allah. I witness the Prophet Muhammad, the slave servant, message of Allah. Excuse me, brothers and sisters. My daughter's hurt. You know what they say, when something's wrong with my baby, something's wrong with me. That's my baby daughter. I witness that there is no God but Allah, and I witness the Prophet Muhammad, the slave servant, the message of Allah. It's a community part. And I was just giving this about, with the name of Allah, the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer. The Metro Detroit area Muslim hosts a day at Cedar Point. Thursday, July 23rd, 1998. Tickets include transportation and gate admission. Adults $40, children $25. It's 48 inches and under. Oh, that's, I guess the child, the daughter has to be, children have to be 48 inches or under. Charter bus depart time 7 a.m. sharp at Muslim Center parking lot, 1605 West State Street. For further information, contact Al-Nicholas Islamic Center. Where we have, you know, and I tried my best to try to wonder, you know, what did the people in Mansion Wali Muhammad do to a lot of these brothers and sisters out here? You know, yeah, come and ask us to announce this situation. There ain't no problem with that. But when it comes down to doing something like this, now here the Al-Nicholas Islamic Center and the Muslim Center has got together. We didn't have no prior knowledge of what we could put in. We're going to have to ask questions to the brothers out here in the community and find out what is it that Mansi and Wali Muhammad done to you where you don't feel like you can trust to work with them. And if you think it's people here that might not be up to stuff, well, you can look in your own community and your own self for that. Who's perfect? We're going to have to start being trustful and working with one another, and the brothers and sisters in these communities should demand it from leadership. How come you can't get along with them brothers and sisters over there?
That's right.
We one community. And don't think by doing things somewhere else going to make you shine above this. Allah did this. Can't nobody sitting here right now, downstairs, around the corner, nowhere else take credit for what this is right now. Allah started this. And Allah got it in. Allah brought this to the Quran. Allah took us away from the lessons because you didn't need them no more. I'm taking you to the pure guidance. And Allah is rewarding Army Life Muhammad. I believe this from the bottom of my soul. For what good work he's done a good work.
That's right.
That's right. He done good work. Told us about Islam. And people were coming here from other countries that knew about it and didn't say nothing to us.
That's right.
And don't say nothing to us now, buddy.
That's right.
Because they want to teach us something.
That's right.
They want that baby. They want to take credit for it. They want to say, if you had listened to me, you wouldn't have died. Allah said, well, you listen to you then. The world that hear this tape, you might as well come on and put your hands with us. Imam Muhammad, don't look at our history. Look at our future, because we going to make this world over again. We got the locks of this book. You cannot unlock this book. You're going to recite Arabic all day long. That don't mean that Allah said He make inheritors of this book.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, sir.
All you got to have is a heart for this book. When you had a heart for this book give itself to you. Put your hands in our hands. Find Imam Muhammad and find out how can you help. You ain't gonna make nothing. I don't care who you get with in Detroit or nowhere else. How many banks you got? You got to realize that the man, the Muslim man, the believer is made on the inside. You don't have the knowledge of that. If you did, you would make your home. Your homeland don't have it. And they hear the thing called 5 times a day, and they still don't have it. All they got to do is come to America and stay 6 months. And they start walking away from it.
Right.
But look what Allah did. He went down and got the downtrodden. He got the dust. Put some water with it. The Bible says He caused the rain to come down. Caused the mist to rise up and then rain back down and then formed His man. Huh?
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Then gave Him the desire, His brethren. The inclination to be obedient to Him. They taught Him the names of things. Ain't that something? They clocked into His genetic bank that whenever a circumstance arises where you need Allah, as a people now, we know we be praying Allah, you be helping us all. I'm talking about as a community now, not as an individual. When you need Him as a community, Allah would cause something, cause that to release from an experience of pressure. And you began seeing again. Allah said, who is it that gives sight to the blind? Make the deaf hear. That ain't talking about no physical thing. That's talking about a mental thing. When your mind go deep, you deep. And when you can't see, you can't see. You can put it right in front of a person. They think they see it. Now Allah said that, Muhammad, I'm the one called you to hear, called you to see. So when people get mad with you about Allah, don't worry about it. It ain't personal. You ain't mad with me, you mad with God. Because I have no power to control nothing in my own life. So if I done something, it wasn't none of me. So you're mad with God, that's what I know. The war ain't with me, it's with God. And he told Muhammad, say, Muhammad, they ain't mad with you, be mad with me. He didn't want to send the revelation to Muhammad, they never. They ain't mad with the chief, they mad with Allah. He changed everything. Allah changed it. Right. It was time for change. Allah said He is the evolver and sustainer. And He also said, a man and his wife is like a rob, Rob. The word rob. And rob is evolve, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And isn't the mother and father something like an evolver to their child? Don't they try to sustain them and evolve? So the Lord tells us, I'm like that to you, but I'm more. You understand? I see all into you. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's what we talking about. Sister Samira Rashid is back in the hospital for us. It's one of our pioneers. How's your mother, brother? How's Sister Monica? She's fine. Sister Monica's fine. She been had an attack with, medical problem. I tell you, our seniors put up a heck of a fight. 30, 40, 50s, 60s, for us to say, Allahu Akbar. They heck of a fight. And if we don't hold this thing, and don't walk away getting spooky, think that all I'm supposed to do is come and stand on line and fall out and bust my head up against the floor. You think that's all Allah wants from you? Allah wants community life from us. He wants us to have a place where people can come and feel comfortable. This ain't no place you just come and pray and then say, I'm through with it the next Friday. They made me mad, I'm going to go to another mass shit. Who is you? Who is you to be mad? Or who is you to be glad? You made you mad. You didn't know that? Allah said everything from him is good. Any wrong is from your own hand. You made you mad. You can't see that. You think somebody else done it to you. You done it to you. Allah said, oh my slave, who have transgressed against his own self. Allah let them know, you doing this to you. Hey, bring the brother up a little bit.
No way.
Brother back there. Come on, brother. Man, I'm talking to the brother. You can see the slap it up. Y'all straight, brother. Down. You want the brother Eve back there and fall into one of them sisters' lap, you know, just they don't be on television. You know, but look, we're not so righteous and holy that we can't be humorous with ourselves sometimes.
No way.
Don't take yourself so serious that you walk around like this all day. That ain't what Allah wants for you. Allah said, who has denied you the good things? Who have told you you can't be happy? Who have told you you can't enjoy yourself? Who have told you that you can't enjoy other people? Who told you that? Shaitan? Now, Allah said, who have denied you the good things that he has provided for you? Don't let nobody make you not have no fun. Have you some fun. Just, you know you're mad. Bless your heart. Just monitor yourself and know how far you should go before you injure yourself. And if you do injure yourself, Allah says that I'm a forgiver. I forgive all sin. Surely He is the forgiver, the merciful. That's what Allah said He is. So if somebody tell you Allah won't forgive you, he don't know Allah. That's his attribute. Rahman, right? Now we don't put it in our mind, I'll go ahead. Well, I'm going to break one of your laws, and we don't do it that way. You don't do it. You break them. Oh. Gotta get back. Allah allows us to experience so we can know his mercy. And what Sister Juanita was telling his brother said about Abraham killing his son. And Allah stopped him and said, don't kill your son for me. But we know it's a higher meaning than that. We know that wasn't talking about Ishmael. That wasn't talking about your S-O-N, that was talking about the S-U-N. Allah don't want you to slaughter your sunlight in your mind for him. He don't want you to lose your reasoning. You understand? He said, kill that ram over there. I don't want you to give up that. You done went on an intelligence search to know me, and now you ready to kill that all for me. You think that your blood sacrifice is going to reach me. You understand? Your taqwa, your Godfulness reaches me. So Allah don't want us to kill off our enlightenment in our mind. Who is a sign of Ishmael? Because if you kill your son, if you take your son and put it, that means you don't lost your senses. Right? Allah don't want you to lose your senses for him. He don't want you to change your hair for him. He wants you to have regardfulness for him. Regard him in all your decisions. Regard him in your life. Think of him. Think of Allah. That's the greatest thinking of all, is to think on Allah. Brothers, pull up some, brothers. And the brother in the back row back there, he getting close. One up front, brothers. All way about it. You know, the Quran tells us that Allah has two bodies of water. They go side by side but don't mix. But he has a barrier between them, right? Invisible, right? The salt water and the sweet water don't touch, but they go side by side. Well, that's what we're doing here. Salt and sweet water. It shouldn't mix. But we don't have to hide one from the other. We men and women, we strong. Now we got to get strong. We ain't gonna take our sisters and hide them off in some back room like we can't stand and look at them. We'll run over there and grab them, throw them down. No, we Muslims, we believers. That sister got it right. She a believer. She got it right. You can't say, sister, when I see you, I can't help myself no more. No. The devil made me do it. The devil said, you did that on your own. All I did was call you. And you came. Say, Allah told you the truth, not me. He ain't gonna let you burn him and say the devil made me do it. Allah put it right in the Quran. Say when they asked, hey, when you told, he said, no, I got to see about my own condition. I done messed up, you see? So we ain't gonna put nothing on no devil. Allah say that some people take their half-wife, their desire, as their God, the inclination. Sometimes you follow your inclination. And Allah don't want you to take it as that. He wants your desire to follow this. Because, hey, when you follow that, it's going to produce. I was talking to my daughter last night, I said, Kim, you know, we get an idea, get a thought. Then the thought turns into an idea moves into a concept. Then we bring the concept into the physical world to make our own thought a reality. And God will let us do that. But once we see that that concept, that thought, that is bringing harm to us, Allah give us the power to disregard it. Ain't that something? But He don't want you to bring your thoughts without Him in mind. That's why the best thinking is on Allah. When you think on Allah and say, well, Allah like this, you say no, then you know what to do. But if you say, well, I like it, I like it. Should I like it? Maybe I shouldn't. At least I knew I shouldn't. But you ask what Allah like it. That's ihsan. Ihsan is when you act as though you see Allah, even though you know you can't see Allah. But you know Allah see you. That's it. That's your life. Believing in the unseen. And you can't say the unseen don't exist because everything starts in the unseen. Even the baby. The baby don't start with you seeing it, you don't even know it's a baby. It started in the dark. I ain't say conceive, I say start. The process of the baby starts in the dark, in a dark womb. It takes time before you start seeing signs of something. It starts where you can't see it. So Allah lets us know that the unseen is greater than the seen. So if we believe in Allah, the unseen, we can't see him. The brother said, well, can you? I said, man, we can't see God. These eyes we can't look at the sun. They tell us when they had eclipse, don't look at the sun, you'll go blind. Now, if you can't see the physical sun, what makes you think you can see the spiritual? What makes you think you can afford to look at that? You can't. You can't even stand and be around a man that God has blessed a long time. I've seen men that have been around the chief, and I'll be like, no. After a while, they start getting corrupt. They start talking like they did. And the chief said this. He really said, I did this, man. You know, these men, blah, 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 blah. He thought this sounded good to him, so he said the chief said. I'll be like Muhammad for that matter. I'll be like Muhammad said, I'm honeycomb for hypocrites. Let you know a lot of stuff ain't coming from me. But it was strong brothers and sisters that stayed through that until the light came on of good hands. Thank you, Eric.
Long way,
Yeah. Rising to the challenge of responsibility, New African Business Association of Detroit. Business and Investment CPC workshops, collective purchasing conference. Also workshops on banking, corporation, and law, how to seed in small businesses, July 11th, 1998, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Michigan Inn. Do we have any flyers of this? Okay, then we can pass these out. But we should be going this way, huh? Imam will be here the 13th, 12th. Let's say be that Sunday, 12th, at Northwest Activity Center. But the CBC, we need to go and see it. Registration $25, include workshops and dinner. That's too much money. But we go everywhere we want to go. We go down to the bar. We go rent videotapes. G-rated, inshallah. I ain't gonna say the other one. I ain't gonna say no X-rated. I'll say G-rated. We go get what we want to get. But when it comes to working with each other, we lose the trust. Ethos is a bonding agent that the people have to survive. We ain't going to survive by ourselves. Look at them Jews, how long it took them hanging there with each other. Now they got so much influence around the world. Now they talking about closing down this country and that country because of something happened 300-400 years ago. But if we're going to do this job, these young brothers going to do it. Allah going to put these young brothers in it. And sisters. We ain't forget the sisters back there. But the brothers can't do it without the sisters. That's right. You can't make it. You ain't going to do it without the sister. You got to have a sister that like what you like. That love Allah. Because you can't control no sister. And can't no sister control no brother. Allah controls both of us. Yeah. You can't control nothing you can't measure. You can't miss nothing you can't measure. But Allah knows. He said he knows when the leaf falls from the tree, the dark night. You know everything about his creation. This is a new day. This is governed by Quran and Sunnah. You got anything else in mind, you too late. You should have came before 1975. And you'd have found out what that idea would have got you. You see the foot coming through the door. Pick your brother up, don't let his feet touch the holy ground. Yeah? Throw him down the stand. Don't let him eat till he get outside. Then throw him out there in the middle of the lane on that concrete. Don't bring no ideas up in here. This is what the message program is. You understand? That's what that was. And this day and time, Quran, the Sunnah. And we got a leader that Allah has blessed, Imam. And we can't be ashamed to tell Arabs or nobody else that this is our leader.
No, that's right.
Well, what about Prophet Muhammad? He followed Prophet Muhammad. That's why he's my leader. That's what you tell them. They tell them some of the things he said and watch their eyes close. And don't think them Arabs know Arabic, Quranic Arabic, because they speak Arabic. Whenever you learn something, you go around and you'll find out. They can't read the Quran no better than us. They can just read in Arabic, read in English, still don't know what they're talking about. What that say, man? What he just said, they might look over the English and say it. They ain't no indictment against it. It just means that Allah, when he chooses somebody, he puts something in them that's special and unique. He gives his word. Right? And give them the logic of his word. Ain't enough just to have the Quran in your arms. If you don't understand the logic of the sign, then you lose the blessing of it. And these people in America call themselves African Americans. Muslims. They love Allah, love his prophet, and love the blessings that he gave them by giving them a teacher that can help them know him better. Be blessed. You haven't denied the favor of Allah. But if you do, Allah asks you which favor of your Lord will you deny. Don't deny none of them, much as we can. But don't deny your leadership. And don't be afraid to trust Allah. And realize this, that slick nigger mind that you use out there in the world to get you through and stop somebody from killing you, it don't count for nothing here. It ain't nothing but paper. What counts here is love for Allah and taqwa. And trust each other. If you don't have no trust, you don't belong. Go back out there in the dead world. where everybody hating, not trusting one another. This community is going to be safe by trust, by the faith, a figment of our imagination. That's really what it's saying. By the olive, by the enlightenment of our mind. By that was revealed on Mount Sinai. By the city made safe by trust. Peace and blessings be upon you. Assalamu alaikum.
Let's form our line straight there, Muslims. Let's state our niyat, our intentions. Allah Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
ربنا افرغ علينا صبرا وثابر اقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. O Allah, shower down upon us patience, make our steps firm and assist us against the disbelievers. Ameen.
Ameen.
So, Allah,
Come to Allah.
may Allah accept our prayer.